don't have I do believe it was in May that we got the first, letter from the building department. And I believe it was in the winter that we started.
Last winter.
Yes. I don't know,
I don't know what transference of title does to the municipal process. If indeed what he says happens this week or next week, we got a new owner.
we would need to start that process all over
Yeah,
again.
that's what I would think.
It would be probably my recommendation is that we revisit this. We have a dialogue with the person that's buying it and ask them what their timeline is. If we could have that information.
Yeah, his name's on there. I can give you his phone number too. I was gonna bring him out here, but he was at a job site, so.
That would be Mike Pence, the buyer.
Yes, yes.
And it says here that, you're willing to transfer the property, with, no, liens or encumbrance on it. And that wouldn't be the case unless you guys are paying the taxes prior to that.
He's taking over the debt on the taxes. He's gonna pay the taxes off. As soon as we leave. They'd be paid in
The way
full.
it's stated, right?
They didn't state it right?
No, the way it's stated here, that you're gonna transfer the property without any lien or encumbrance on it, on a piece of property. With the delinquent taxes, there'd be an encumbrance on.
Well, those would be paid up before we did the signing.
Yes, you'd have to pay those.
You'd have to, yeah.
I mean, if I were to sign this, I would wanna make sure that was all.
That's what we've already talked about. That's why
Okay.
we've been waiting to come out here to do this, to let you guys know that we had to buy.
Yeah. No, we're not picking on anybody or anything, it's a safety concern.
Right, yeah, I even
Sure.
went out there and tried sealing some things up, but, I mean, it is a bad situation.
Because it is for everybody involved, your mom, us, the community itself,
Exactly.
the neighbors, something has to be done,
Okay.
unfortunately.
Yeah, we'll get on it, you know, I mean, like I said, if I had, more help, you know what I mean, this time
You
it's
probably
rough.
wouldn't have got that bad,
Right.
but you don't, and it is what it is.
Yeah, I didn't even know it was that bad, so.
So therefore, our zoning inspectors acted upon it, and we
Right.
are where we are
I
right
appreciate
now.
you guys working with us,
Yeah,
so.
we're doing everything we can here, for the safety of you and everybody else. Here, you can have these papers back. You guys wanna give a certain period of time
Well, I believe that.
till the next meeting? Our next meeting will be the, third Tuesday of the month. Do you think that, things would be
I'll bring
executed by
him
then?
with
By
us, and
then?
those should be signed by then.
The third Tuesday of the month?
Yeah.
If you can do that, we'll postpone until then, guys.
I appreciate that.
Well, I think if he sells it, and does a title transfer, this is all forward anyhow. The process has to begin either way, so.
That would be next Tuesday. I don't know. That doesn't give a lot of time.
Not gonna give him time to get a deed transfer.
Right. Like how long, could we get?
Well, I imagine you'll run a title search, if it was me, I'd have a title search done on the property to find out if
You
there's
have
any
to,
danger
you
of
can't
coming.
transfer the deed. without-
Yeah, we've already
Before
checked on
signing
that,
it.
we went down to the auditor and all that, and, he said there's no liens on it.
I think a cash sale would go through within a month. Mortgage rate kind of take a
We
while.
certainly could revisit this next meeting and maybe give us an update.
Yeah, that's fine.
Is that,
So good with you?
it's never our intent to ever
No, I know that.
to ever not
It
give
was just-
somebody every opportunity to repair or salvage their home.
But, Carol, the whole time they lived out there, they had that property for 20-some years, 15-some years. They just let Ray live over there and pass away, They never went over and did nothing, you know what I mean? She gets his property, and it's like, you know, hammered away, you know, so, I don't know. Hopefully,
Anything about that.
everything works out, though. I appreciate you guys.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming.
Yes.
Till the next meeting,
Till the following Monday night
because
meeting.
we're looking at, 6 digits to figure that down.
Yeah, well, no, this isn't, that's the second one we're gonna do, that we have the bids on. But
Print it through.
if this were to pass, then we would do a title search, but it's not gonna help us because now it's gonna be different, so
Right.
it would benefit us to wait.
Yeah,
I appreciate
that.
So, would,
Yeah,
the second, when you guys reconvene?
We're gonna, that would be according to Rhonda next Tuesday.
Well, that's
So,
not gonna be
And
time,
if we have the.
I would say you'd wait till the next Monday night meeting,
That would
but
be
the
in
problem is
October.
you're already a week behind that.
I will send you a letter to tell
I
you
think
when
you
the
should handle
next.
this at the Monday night meeting,
Yeah,
but the problem is you're already a week beyond that because we're a week late on this meeting because the
Right.
holiday was last. So that's gonna give you 3 weeks at best.
what do you feel comfortable? Is 3 weeks enough of time, or do you
I mean,
need?
that should be, I mean, there ain't really much we got to do besides go down and, we've already talked to most of the people, so we gotta get to a notary and, you know,
I
sign.
called my friend, she's a realtor. I just wanna make sure
Yeah.
all our bases are covered, so we're not out of line with the law.
So if he has,
And,
if he has signed
so I've
contracts,
been talking to different people to make sure we're doing the right thing and that we're not doing things that are illegal.
So 3 weeks, and you'll send me a paper, or?
I can send you a letter,
Yeah,
letting
just
you
a
know when the
notice,
next
yeah.
township meeting is, and
Okay.
maybe they could give us an update
It's the third.
at that time.
Hopefully we'll have it done by then, you know what I mean, everything, and, if not, I'll give you guys.
If not, you can
progress.
let us know where in that process you
We
are.
are,
It'll
right.
be the first Monday in October,
October, yeah.
same place, same time, but I will send you a letter
Okay,
to remind you of that date.
I appreciate it,
Is that-
thank you.
That's good? Okay.
Yeah, thank you for working with us. This has been crazy.
Hey, thank you guys, appreciate
Thank
it.
you for coming.
Yeah. I have a couple other things.
Nothing we can do about it.
All I'm saying is it's a liability issue for my 4-year-old, that's all I'm saying.
And if this guy's planning on trying to rebuild it, he's got another thing coming. It's not rebuildable.
It's probably.
It's
beyond-
tear down and start again, and then you're gonna have to go and try to get some sort of a variance so you can rebuild.
At least there's movement.
Yeah,
We've got
but,
movement.
you know, I'm
We've
just
got
saying,
movement.
if they're planning on trying to do something with that house, it's impossible. It's already got the 3 variances. They tear it down, and you can't rebuild on that small lot. You're gonna have to have a lot of variances through the township, through the Trumbull County to have rebuild another house. There's no way I've been told I've got a piece of property right next to me, you can't put another house on that because there's not enough frontage. For me to sell that property, I'd have to take some property off of my property, my house,
You got less than 100-foot frontage?
I would say,
Yeah.
something like that.
Yeah, I was thinking you're, the fellow next door.
Yeah, he's wanting to buy it, I was willing to buy it, I turned around and sell it right
I
back
was
to
going to
him.
raise your hand and say, yeah, we're the one.
There's gonna be variances, some, if they're gonna start trying to rebuild, they're gonna find out that they can, you know?
what's gonna be taxed?
I hope they do their homework, because it's just gonna be dead land, I don't know what they're, if he's just buying it for the taxes, why didn't they just reach out to us? We're the ones that was trying to purchase it from him, doing the neighborly thing.
Yeah, take
But I
care
think
of
we
it.
pissed them off because we pushed them too much, and the township, you know, whatever. Hey, we're making progress, if the thing gets torn down and we don't have rodents anymore, that's a plus,
At least baby steps, and
Yep.
the child will be safe.
absolutely.
So, sorry you think
Hey.
either way, but
It's not over, you never
As long as
know.
it gets torn out, I don't care.
I say so, safety's the main
Yeah,
concern.
no, I get you, as long as it gets torn out, or something happens, I mean.
Maybe you can buy it for half of what he's getting.
You may, like you say, you may find out he can't, after he thinks about tearing it down, he can't rebuild on it like he wants. Hey, you guys are interested, you wanna buy it, this is what I got in it.
Purchases it.
Excuse me?
You'd think he'd check on that before he purchases it.
Well, some people don't look that far.
They don't think. That's
They
what
think it's a
look
gold
for.
mine because of where it's at, and it really isn't.
The kitchen has no floor in it.
Yeah.
They're the 2x6s.
Is water in the basement still full of
Oh,
water?
yeah.
You have to walk across rotted 2x6s to
You
get
gonna
up.
close that hole up there pretty soon, or?
It's, yeah.
I mean, the
Mosquito.
one part of the house is just like drooping, so
Yeah.
it's gonna fall any minute.
I don't have my hearing aids.
Where we at?
That's okay.
Okay.
I'm
All
sorry.
right, ready?
Go
Here
ahead.
we go. Back on track.
Yeah, I had one property you'll see on the list, that I was gonna ask for a high grass and debris, abatement on that. It was at 5161 Cala, it was in the rear yard. The owner did mow the backyard. The complainant was still concerned because there was a pile of wood that needed trimmed around, and I said, well, we can order to be mowed, but we can't order wood to be removed and trimmed, we don't trim. So unless the board has changed their opinion on that, we normally just go out and mow, brush hog, we don't trim and remove wood that I was ever told. Okay, just wanted to make sure I told them that I would ask, so.
So this is off, 1651,
Yeah,
61
yeah,
is off?
yeah, we no longer need to do that,
Good.
yeah. Then we have the property, at,
455,
yes, 455 Prentice Road, parcel 46901-856. And that property is the one that we've been working on a long time. And
You'd be the one to be bitching about that.
we are ready for resolution number 3 that I have brought here, and it is the board, to sign this. Be it resolved that legal notice of this board's intentions to remove the structures on the following premises being given in accordance with 505.86 and 30 days having passed, which 30 days having passed was the middle of August. Without compliance of the property owners, the Board of Trustees hereby orders commencement of the removal of the said structures. So that is the first resolution. The second one is that we need to award a contract for the securance and or the demolition of the said property and the amount of that contract. So I have this. I will do a complete total final review before this gets done, so it won't get given to the contractor tomorrow. I will look over to make sure and double check that all our return mail is there. We also did go ahead and put an ad in the newspaper because we could, one of the finance companies has changed its name and changed its address, and we could not be sure that they absolutely knew. They did have a small lien on the property, so we did go ahead and post it in the newspaper just to cover that. I do have 3 bids, and they were all 3 opened up by the road department supervisor, and trustee Templeton was there. So I have one from Walters Paving. I also have the contract here tonight too. Walters Paving, the contract came back for $7,299. Holton Incorporated came back at $9,700. And M&M Excavating came in So the lowest bid that we had, with very small margin, was Walters at $7,299. The next one, M&M Excavating at $750, and then Holton coming back at $9,700.
A1 didn't submit a bid, Rhonda?
What's that?
A1 did submit a bid?
No, these are the ones I all sent them. I sent a bid out to DC Ravage, Race Construction, A1 Hauling, Walters Demolition, Herman Rossi and Son, Holton Incorporated, and Gary Schultz, who is the M&M. And those were the ones that I sent. That's our demolition list that we sent them to. So, I would ask it at this time if the board would, pass a resolution. That would be the one that's needed for the demolition. And then to award, I would take it that you would like the lowest bidder. I know that he has, it's been many years, but he has tore a house down for us beforehand, or in the past, and he did a very good job. So that would be Walters Paving Company for $7,299.
You say you need two separate resolutions for this, or just?
Yes, but I have them all on one, Would you like to see all the bids?
Just, yeah, we're good with that.
Yes.
Ron, I know we've used Walters before, we used Holton or M&M, what you say is Gary Schultz.
Bid 1,305, didn't
Yeah, we've used them all
Used them
three.
all?
Mhm, yeah.
We used Walters quite a bit, correct?
I've only ever used Walters one other time, and
Same
that
with
was
the
on,
paving company?
that was on State Road, yeah. Mhm. And he normally, I always send them to him, but he's a lot of times busy. If we do one in the spring or the summer, then he's busy because he also does paving.
Is this Schultz, Doug, from Schultz Towing? Gary Schultz?
No,
relation?
no relation.
And the job description is the same that they're applying for on all three.
Yes.